Let's watch how the anticipated price bounce indicated in our last video eventually played out, together with other subsequent moves worth catching, all of which are based on trade signals generated by the epic Pathfinder 317 explosive scalper indicator.
And here on the hourly chart, we can see price reaching a strong level using the look left technique, an area from where we can expect the price bounce based on market structure analysis.
Here on the 5-minute time frame, multiple buy signals were generated at the higher time frame key area being referenced, shown in green below, with the last signal triggering at 19:30 GMT plus 2 on Friday. What follows is a gap up with a massive move at the weekend open as seen right here, having offered a whopping 167-point move with a drawdown of 47 points, measuring from the next bar open. Note that all the preceding buy signals shown are winners, having offered decent massive moves individually. Awesome. Moments later, more buy signals got generated here on the 5-minute time frame, all of which offered impressive moves. Examining this dynamite buy signal, we can see it offered a massive 196-point move with a negligible drawdown of 1 point, measuring from the next bar open. Note that this epic move originated from the London range low, taking out both the Asian and London range highs as seen here. Also, the last buy signal did not disappoint, having offered a decent 35-point move with a drawdown of 5 points. On reaching a higher time frame opposing key level, where price reacts bearishly from this significant zone just as anticipated. Switching to the Sell Signals tab, we get a timely signal at 15:45 right at the zone. That's yet another dynamite signal, a sell signal that has offered a mind-blowing 324-point move with a negligible drawdown of 1 point live here as we speak. As usual, we will continue to monitor this move to obtain the maximum gains. Moments later, we get a further downward move from our last marked level, where we can now get a signal move update. That's a whopping 527-point move so far. Awesome. A sneak peek at the hourly chart puts things in perspective, where this down thrust seen here takes out the liquidity resting below the lows made on last Friday, Thursday, and subsequently Wednesday, having reached the first of the layered price gaps displayed here. If you find this video informative, please give it a like, comment, and share with others. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to be notified of future videos, as well as the free upcoming TTAC live sessions. Moments later, we get a further down thrust from our last marked level, where we can again get a signal move update. Now, we're talking a staggering 645 points. Simply epic. Back here on the hourly chart, note how the market drops down to the proximal level of the second price gap, having breached the distal level of the first price gap shown earlier in the previous segment of this video. We can now expect a price bounce, given that this gap falls within the discount zone of the current trading range. Back here on the 5-minute chart, note price has taken out the liquidity resting below these lows within this significant area. This is the part where we begin to watch price action to hunt for high probability buy trade setups. Switching to the buy signals tab moments later, we get a signal at 2200 hours right at the newly formed higher time frame opposing key zone. You can see the previous buy signals examined earlier all remain intact, as shown here. Another buy signal follows at 2220. And yet another at 2245. The market opens the next day with a new buy signal at 210 following a pullback at the price gap. Let's quickly examine these by signals and annotate the moves accordingly, measuring from the signal bar open or the next bar open to obtain the maximum gains. Drilling down to a lower time frame, you'll note a shift in market structure and a pullback occurring before the first buy signal triggered at 2200 hours, validating all of these signals. You can see all these buy signals played out well, with each move exceeding 100 points. Potential quick scalps for the nimble trader. Moments later, we get a further upward move during the Asian session as seen here, with the last buy signal having offered a 58-point move so far, with a drawdown of 11 points. We later get multiple buy signals, all of which are obvious winners. Updating this buy signal, we can see it offered a massive 139-point move right at the London range high level. Let's now examine a few of these buy signals for good measure. Want to see how one live trade signal yielded a whopping 1,212 points with literally zero drawdown? Well, check out our previous video. Be sure to watch the entire video, where we also got an amazing 43-win streak utilizing this epic indicator. And if you want to see how the trade signal further went on to yield a staggering 1,955 points, watch our last video for the secret sauce. A unique, phenomenal trailblazer that has taken the markets by storm, suitable for scalping, day trading, and swing trading, and applicable to a wide variety of markets. Go watch these videos and share your views in the designated comment section below. You'll never look back. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, give it a like, comment, share with others, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos and the upcoming free TTAC live sessions. See you in the next one.